Hi everyone, welcome to Life Well Loved. I'm Penny. Today I wanted to share with you something that's really special in my collection. It was a sought after piece of mine, and I know that there are a lot of people who tried to get this when it was originally launched. They sold out very, very quickly, and I feel very fortunate that I was able to get this piece. It is the 2018 Summer Trunks collection, and this is the Zippy wallet. You can see that it has a trompe-l'oeil screen print of a throwback of Louis Vuitton's trunk collection. It has the classic tumbler lock here, which is a mechanism that Vuitton was famous for designing. And anytime you see that on any of their current bags, it's a nod to historical pieces in the past. But you can see it has a beautiful pink fuchsia stripe across the top with some rivets here. It's got two trompe-l'oeil clasps here and then a center one with a key lock. Again, a nod to the historicness of the brand. It's got this pink stripe right here, some pink Louis Vuitton. It does come on the brown monogram canvas, and it is a single piece of fabric. So as you'll see on the back, the Louis Vuitton emblems become upside down, which is pretty common for when Louis Vuitton uses a single piece of fabric. It's got this trompe-l'oeil wooden strap, we'll call it, with these rivets in it. And of course that pink stripe that goes through it, a little red rivet trompe-l'oeil strap here. And then this is really unusual. This is it's supposed to look like a sticker, but it's actually a sewn in item. Let's see if I can get an up close picture there. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's sewn onto the wallet, and it's supposed to look like one of those stickers that you would receive every time your trunk would travel to a different country or city. You would get a stamp on your trunk. And so on it, it has Tokyo, London, Las Vegas, Milan, etc. So that's kind of a special piece on the side there. But it's a beautiful wallet. It is a Zippy model wallet, so the zipper goes all the way around. It has gold hardware, and you can see on the gold hardware there, it also includes the Louis Vuitton emblem. When you open it up, it's actually really special. This is probably my favorite part, and that is that it comes with this beautiful pop of fuchsia pink on the inside. And it has that classic long wallet structure. So you have space there, you have 6 card slots here, you've got some space here which will hold your phone. It has this opening here, which is really where I put my cash. It has space here, it has a pocket here, which you could put things in that you maybe don't want to lose or to rattle around, such as keys or coins. It has another space here, another 6 card slots, and then a spot in the back here for maybe some receipts. What's really special about this is that you can see on this zipper section here, it has this cross stitch, which is indicative of a quilting that used to be found in the trunks. And of course it's trompe-l'oeil, so it's not actual quilting, it's just the leather with the screen print on it. But if you look really closely, you'll see, try to get this up close, you'll see that on each of the rivets, it also has a small LV on each of them. And you'll find that on both of the sides of the wallet. Yeah, there you go. So you can see that. And I love that. I think it's very classic for the brand to put something like that in there. This is a very sought after piece. I don't use this wallet very often. As I said, it's to me, it's a work of art. And if you are a bag lugger, you'll know that there are works of art that you add to your collection that you want to make sure stay in good shape. So these screen prints are known to sometimes chip off with too much wear, and you'll find that on the pre-loved market, a lot of these wallets or bags or other accessories sometimes will have those chips in them. So I don't use this every day. I use it for special occasions. And once I used it for the day, which I thoroughly enjoy, you know, I will put it away in safekeeping and then I'll pull it out again. There are a couple of things that I wanted to point out. I have a list here of my 3 things that I love about this wallet and 3 things that I wish was different. So the 3 things that I love about it is that it has these really cheerful colors on it. And if you are a bag lover, or I should say a Louis Vuitton collector, you'll know that if you collect too many Louis Vuitton accessories, then when you look in your bag, everything's just brown. It's all brown, and sometimes it's a little difficult to figure out what's what. So you can see here I have my Neo No Way as well as my Never Full. And when you select a screen print item like this, it just adds a little color to your collection, and I love that. So that's the first thing that I love about this. The second thing, obviously, is the pop of color that you get when you open it up. You know, it brings me a lot of joy, especially that cross hatch decorative item there. That's probably my favorite item. And then the last thing that I love about this is the size. So it is substantial to feel, so you feel like you're actually holding something. A lot of the bags that I carry are totes, and so I like to have a full wallet when I'm carrying my totes. It allows me space to be able to not just put my credit card, my debit card, my IDs, my medical cards, but then I can also carry any gift cards that I have. My cash is nice and flat. And I also like to include maybe some coupons or some receipts that I've had. It just kind of helps keep everything organized. And that's one of the things that I really like about these zip around wallets. So 3 things I don't actually like about this wallet is, number 1, I do feel like I have to baby it when I use it because of the screen print. I don't just throw it in my bag and let it jostle all around. I tend to put it in a organizer so that it's safe, or I'll put it, you know, kind of a bag in a bag. And so when I'm using it, it is on my mind because I love it so much. It would probably break my heart if I saw some type of a chip on it. So I am pretty careful with it, and I do think that that takes away of the enjoyment that you have when you're experiencing a piece like this, just because you're trying to make sure that it stays safe. The second thing that I don't really care for about this, and I find this on all the Zippy wallets, and that is that when you have a Zippy wallet, you have to be careful with putting cards in this very first, this very first card slot, because it's difficult sometimes to get your card out because your card will kind of get caught on the lip of the zipper here. So when I use this, I typically will skip this first card slot and I'll put all of my cards right here in the second and third card slot. And then if I have any additional cards, then I will just add them to this zipper part here and leave it at that. I also put my quarters in there for Aldi's. If you know, you know, you have to have a quarter to get a shopping cart at Aldi, so that always goes in the zipper compartment to make sure that I have it. But that first card slot can be difficult, and as I said, that's something that I experience on any zipper wallet that I use. And then the last thing that I'll say on this that I don't like, and again, this is classic for any zipper wallet, is when you go to close the wallet, you can see that this interior zipper can slide from left to right. And if it's stuck in that position, if I do it like that, if it gets stuck in that position, when you go to close it, it doesn't zip well. Let me see if I can show you that. So it zips, but you can see that it's got a little bit of a bulk right there, and that's because that zipper is in the way. So what I do with these Zippy wallets is I just hold it like this when I go to close it, and that way the natural gravity will pull that zipper down, and then you'll be able to close it up fine. So it's a habit of mine now to just open them and then hold it like this in order to be able to close it. So those are the 3 things that I love about this zip around wallet, and 3 things that I don't. But at the end of the day, I love having this in my collection. I do think that this is a forever piece, and I think that just based on what I see on the pre-loved market, I think a lot of people have decided that this is a forever piece. So hopefully you enjoyed that for today. I have some other really unique items that I'm going to be sharing here on my YouTube channel. I'm a new content creator, and I'm just kind of trying these things out and wanted to share some of the things that I enjoy. That's all I have for you. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.